I did it. Oh my god, guys. Okay, so what you guys couldn't see because I did the time lapse. Good morning, afternoon. It's Monday, and I kind of wanted to vlog maybe because there's a few different things I want to talk to you guys about. One, I got my lip pierced yesterday, which was Sunday, Pride weekend, part of Pride weekend. It would have been the day that we have our parade, which of course was canceled due to COVID-19. And anyway, I got my lip pierced. I wanted this done for the longest time, and it was literally just out of the blue. I was driving home, and I got it pierced. It's really big, really ugly. I absolutely want to take it out, but they always give you the bigger ones for swelling, which my lips don't swell. And so they're like, come back in a week, and we'll just switch it out to a one that you buy. So I'm going to buy another one and then have them give me something really tiny and dainty. I don't like this. It's too big. Anyway, if I'm slurring, it's because my lip is a little in pain. A little bit. Two, my hair is curly. Holy mackerel. Not only is it curly, I spent an hour, so I didn't just wash it and put a little product in it. I spent time doing exactly what needs to be done to get my hair to look more curly than frizzy. So this is my hair, and yeah, it's so much freaking layers when it curls, but my hair is curly, and it's cool, you know. I don't really like my hair curly, but I'm gonna do it. It's rainy out. It's been rainy for the longest time. Yesterday we didn't celebrate Pride because it was rainy all day yesterday. 4 days: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I basically woke up in the morning and just left Jasmine's house, and then got my lip pierced, and then went to the bars in my town by myself and just relaxed and hung out. So Pride was very different, but Pride was really fun. You guys did see Saturday. It was a blast. I was very sad that I didn't end up going in the water. That's a whole different story. I really wish I did, and I'm hoping that when my mom comes into town Wednesday in 2 days, she'll be here for 4th of July for 3 weeks. I can take her back, and then she will go in the water with me and do some kind of rental. What else? So yeah, so yesterday I didn't do anything, and it's weird. Pride was weird, but you know, it is what it is. Everything's changed because of COVID-19. Lastly, when I was at Jasmine, she had told me that when she watched my vlogs, sometimes they get really, really quiet, and then the next one's like really, really loud. So we did a few different testing, and we realized that the really quiet ones are from my cell phone, so that when I speak, I have to speak more loudly and sound like a fucking fool on my end, and it'll probably sound really good on your end. So I'm going to be speaking a lot more loudly, and it might look like I'm straining, and it's because I'm actually yelling on my side, and you guys can't tell, because it sounds normal on your side. And then you can tell the difference in my Canon, which just sounds amazing. I didn't realize that the phone sounded so muffled, and now I know that someone commented last week saying that they couldn't hear me, and I'm like, it must be on your part because no one's complained about it. But then she told me about it, and then I listened to myself, and I normally do it from my phone, so it sounds normal, and I do it from my house, and it still sounds normal to me. But I do turn it up and turn it down, and I just didn't really realize it, and it's because I use my phone or my Canon. So if you guys do hear it's a little bit more muffled than another video, that's why. One's used for the phone and one's with the Canon. Ow. I'm hoping to one day get my hands on a smaller camera so that I don't have to use my Canon. It's just so bulky to carry around into stores, and that's why I use my cell phone, because it's just easier. So that'll come later on in the future. Anyway, I'm out and about. I just got to FedEx. I'm going to pick up some prints. Then I'm going to go to CVS, then Walgreens. And since I'm right here in town, I might go into Goodwill and just to get out the house, and then head back home. I might stop in Walmart. I'm not exactly sure. I just wanted to get out the house. Yesterday, I was just so tired. Anyway, we're in 4 minutes. I will see you guys soon.
Hi.
Hi. Pick it up for Adelphis.
What's your last name?
Adelphis.
Adelphis? Sarah?
Yep.
Okay, one moment, please.
Thank you. So I don't use Walgreens anymore. I go to CVS because I told you about the issue I had. But when I went to the hospital about my broken toe, it's because of that. So it's still really messed up in my knee. They did some x-rays. He gave me some pain meds, and I'm like, I don't want anything. He's like, well, this is more like a inflammatory that helps with pain. So he's like, and you need at least something for your inflammation. So he's like, well, we have Walgreens, and I don't know how to change it to CVS. I'm like, that's fine. I'll pick this up. So I'm picking up this from here, and then I'll go to CVS for everything else.
Okay, can you verify your address, please?
26.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You have a good day.
Thank you. Also, you guys are hearing the beeping in the very beginning of that clip because I haven't unpacked my car, and in the passenger seat is the cooler that's full of ice and water and food and everything. So it thinks that there's somebody sitting down and needs to put a seatbelt on, but there's nobody there. It's just my cooler. So that's what that noise is. Alright, I'm going to see you guys at the next location. So now, we're at CVS, and yeah.
Hi.
Hello. Pick it up for Adolphus.
First name?
Sarah,
Date of birth?
2/11/85. And there was a transfer. Did that not go through? That was.
Sorry, for what?
There was a transfer that I had that came from Walgreens.
For what medication?
I have no idea.
Right. Wouldn't know the movement. Oh, there's a request out from to the doctor of the thiamine.
Oh, okay, that's
I
what
have
it
not
is.
heard anything yet.
Gotcha. Okay. Sign it.
You're all set?
Thank you. Thiamine. That's right. That's right. I remember now. I remember. All right, time to go to Goodwill because it's right here, and like, why not, right? All right, so I just left not Walmart. Goodwill. I completely forgot to record. I wasn't in there very long, like, at all. I went in not looking for anything in particular. I just wanted to get out the house since I was right next to Goodwill. I forgot the name of the place again. But to get my hair, like, my hair is curly naturally, but it fluffs like back here, and I was trying to get that to curl, and I learned a technique, and you have to like diffuse your hair, and I never understood the term, like, why blow drying your hair helps keep your hair curled. Anyway, I tried it a few weeks back and it worked, but I don't have a diffuser. I just used my blow dryer, and I just kind of kept my hands like this, and then I blew dry my hair, and it worked. So that's what I did today, a lot longer, and it worked a lot better than the first time. But I was like, well, if this works, this weird technique that makes no sense to me, maybe diffuser will even work even better. So out of nowhere, I go into the store, and the first thing I like see is a diffuser, like the headpiece, and it says it's for Conair, and it's like it fits many like blow dryer heads. I don't have a Conair. I have a really high priced one. I don't even know what brand it is. I got it from HSN. I was trying to picture the size. So I'm like, there's a few blow dryers here, Conair and some other brands. I basically put the top on all of them, and it fit all of them but one. So I'm hoping it'll fit mine. But it was $5, and it comes with three different style heads for different looks, whatever that means. So I'm gonna give it a try. So that was worth $4.99, you know. Now I'm sitting in my car. I'm like, I don't want to go home, but I have so much crap to unpack. But it's pouring out, and I'm just debating on what to do. And it's under here, it's bleeding, so I definitely need to like use some warm water and some like sea salt to make sure that it doesn't get infected. There's nothing I need, but I really want to like find something. My mom needs a bedding because she comes in and she's going to be in the guest room. No, we don't have any bedding in that guest room. So Walmart doesn't have anything. Target, I haven't really looked at Target. Target's expensive to me. So I'm just sitting here debating. I will see you guys once I figure out what the hell to do. Oh man, so I'm in Walmart. Just took my mask off for a second because I'm sweating and it keeps rubbing against my lip. So I got, what did I get? Like a thermos. I had just got one just the other day, before Pride, like a bigger thermos than the first one I got, which was already not big enough. And I spent like $30 on it. And then I find one that's the same exact size. It's probably not as insulated. I can feel it. For $5 because it was on sale because the top was missing. Okay, just got a phone call. Because the top was missing, and for $5, and I go, well, I can't use it, obviously. And so I was talking to the guy that had walked by. He's like, oh, do you have any questions? I was like, oh, I'm just looking at this. Like, man, this is $5. It's cheap. He goes, $5? Thermoses are expensive. I'm like, there's no top. He goes, just go grab a top from one of the ones that have a top, and you can get it for $5. Okay, I got cut off. My dad, I couldn't say off because the way my teeth work with my mouth. That's pretty cute. All right, interesting. Okay, so my dad called me. What I was trying to say was, so I got this thermos, and the guy's like, just take the top off of one of the other ones, and he's like, I can get it for $5. It was a worker, and I go, well, isn't it on sale because it's missing a top? He goes, no one's gonna buy it without a top. Like, it's not usable. So I was like, all right. I was like, this is on video. Like, you're the one that told me to do it. He goes, go. So I put the top on, and I'm getting a like $20 thermos for $5. So I'm very happy about that. But I am about to leave and go home. I'm like really tired lately, like just really tired. So I'm going to relax on the couch. All right, so it's 9:30 and I'm not access because I disconnected on Friday so that I can enjoy my weekend in the water, but that never happened. So I'm going to access right now and infuse tonight. I am going to access for the first time alone officially. Not to say that this is not going to go to shit. And then I will make a completely different video on an that's just about accessing and how I do it. So it'll be more of a clear view. But I thought that this should just be something just to do and we can chat and stuff like that. I'm in the bed and I'm already having reactions a little bit on my skin. I've been like, it's been heated. So anyway, I'm going to start this and we'll see how it goes. Everything normally does well until I try to access. I have my mirror and wish me luck. I did it. Oh my god, guys. Okay, so what you guys couldn't see because I did the time lapse was that when I went in, it wasn't in. So basically I probably hit like the port and the silicone, which is like the side by side, so I couldn't make it in. And I was telling the nurse last time, like, she's like, I think you always get it, but you're too, like, on the border. And she goes, if you're in enough, and that's what I actually gave her I gave her like an idea, and she goes, you know what, it could work. And that is just like when I used to get my peripheral lines. I don't need this anymore. My nurses would go, they go in, but they would go like all the way in and just not get a vein, and they would just pull out a little bit and go different directions. She goes, with this one, just do not leave. Once you leave your the inside, you got to throw away the port and start over. So this time I wasn't even in halfway. So I'm like, there's no way. But I was like, all right, well, if I accidentally pull too hard, then I'm screwed. So I just pulled just a hair. She says a hair, and I did it. And I just went, so when I was in, I pulled out a little hair, and then I just went like down just a little bit. And I could feel this, it just felt, it was like, just, it was, it was great. Unfortunately, because I'm recording, I wasn't doing everything in the right order, so I missed one thing. Well, I didn't miss one thing. Okay, so there was two things I skipped. I typically flush first, or flush, prime my, oh my god, I can't speak. Prime my flush, like syringe, earlier in the whole thing, and then I didn't. So that actually screwed some things up, but it's too hard to explain. I can't speak. And then, because there was something else I messed up at the very end, that I accidentally, I touched this, and it's because of how I did everything that I made my left hand unsterile. So I then grabbed the, what do you call this? I can't even use it, so I'll just show you guys. The, what do you call this again? This thingy, bio patch, with my left hand, which was not sterile anymore because I touched this, which wasn't sterile because it's on my sweatshirt. So I was like, all right, I grabbed it, and I go, I can't use it. So I left it there. So I kind of messed up things, but I didn't mess up in the sense that I knew it wasn't sterile, so I just didn't do it. I skipped that and said it's fine. So, I think it's literally because I was recording, because every time that lady was, the nurse was with me, I did it perfectly fine. And when I did my own little practices, I did it fine. But it's because I was recording and trying to make sure, whatever else. Anyway. But nonetheless, I did it, and with one needle. I am so happy, and it was amazing. And with that, I'm going to end this vlog. I know it was very boring, but that's life. I will see you guys, I don't know. My mom flies in Wednesday. Tomorrow is going to consist of a lot of house stuff. That my mind, I'm like, okay, it's my mom. Like, we don't need to like do a whole lot of stuff. But we're also having a gathering here on the 4th of July. So it's like, let's just do a pre-clean. So we did a lot of construction in the house. My dad is going back to work today. Went back to work today. So he's working for like 10 days straight, like a 9 to 5 type of thing. So I'm going to be basically doing all the shopping and housework. So tomorrow's gonna be a lot of work. So I'm either going to just not vlog because it's pointless, or vlog. You guys can just kind of see how my day is going to go. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure which I'm going to do. But right now it's like it's 10 o'clock. So I'm going to go upstairs, let the dogs out to go pee-pee. And then I'm going to clean up this mess that's on my bed. And I will probably text my the nurse, because they haven't fully discharged me. Or no, I guess she did. But she says, just let me know if it went through or not. And I want to like tell her, even though it's a little late, but whatever. And then I'm going to start my infusion tonight while I sleep. And maybe clean up some more stuff. So, yeah, I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. And if not, maybe even Wednesday when I pick up my mom. I think I'm going to for sure do that. So I'm going to be really excited. And this lip is hurting, and it's definitely swelling, but it's not swelling here. It's swelling in here. So, and it's sore, but it doesn't hurt, you know. I can't wait to take it out and put in the small dainty ring like I like. Alright guys, I'm gonna go. I'm so excited. Yes, bye.